everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel, The Sailing Siren. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Rachel. I am a freediving instructor, mermaid instructor, and professional mermaid based in Las Vegas, Nevada. I recently found out that I'm going to be competing for American Ninja Warrior. I am so excited, and this is such a cool opportunity. So until filming happens this spring, I'm going to be sharing both freediving content and my training for American Ninja Warrior. It's only been 2 weeks since I found out I was going to be competing on the show. Last week at the very end, I found a ninja gym here in Las Vegas. I haven't gotten to go yet, so this week is going to be my first time checking it out. Let's go. I'm a fairly physically active person, and I love rock climbing, so my goal for the first day in the gym was to assess where my strengths and weaknesses were. Chris, one of the former competitors on the show and a coach at the gym, met up with me to give me a tour. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good.
I'm Rachel.
Rachel, I'm Chris. I am a trainer for American Ninja Warrior. I'm here at Camp Rhino Ninja Gym, so it's a lot of fun. As you can see, there's tons of obstacles here.
Chris then proceeded to give me a demo of what skills people often train when getting ready for a competition.
We gotta train for American Ninja Warrior.
The first task was seeing where my baseline was with rings and grip strength.
You got it. Get it. Come on.
Dang it, okay, cool. So we got some work to do.
They're gonna work on your grip. This is grip strength right here, okay? Where are you at with the grip?
Okay. Can you show me how to do a salmon ladder?
Yes, salmon ladder, let's go. Salmon ladder time.
Chris showed me that salmon ladders were basically pull-ups with a kip, but it was definitely easier said than done.
Come on, just get it off the bar. Just get it off the bar. Just get it off the hook, I mean. Just get the bar off. Just get the bar off. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so that is kind of an update for day one of in the gym. You know, it's kind of intimidating going into this competition with less than 6 weeks to train and knowing that my upper body strength isn't where I would like it to be. Just going into it, trying to have as much fun as possible, having a good experience, and then just doing my best. After the challenging evening, I wanted to do some training that brought me joy, so I went to the pool. Happy Wednesday, so I'm halfway through week 2 of training for American Ninja Warrior, and I am here with my buddy, Ray. Ray and I met several years ago when he was living in Las Vegas, but he spent the last few years teaching freediving courses in Taiwan. As Vegas is quite far from the ocean, he wanted to get some pool training in to maintain his fitness for when he got back home to Taiwan. I normally spend my summers training depth, but as it was still too cold to train in my normal spots, I used my time in the pool to train cardio and tone up so I'd have less weight to carry around while hanging from different obstacles. We spent a few hours in the pool training and catching up, and I'm hoping that we get to train together more while Ray is here. If you make it out to Taiwan though, definitely check out the freediving out that way. On one of the mornings this week, I started training before the sun came up. I woke up at 5 o'clock a.m. to do a sunrise scramble up Kraft Mountain so we could catch the sun's first rays over Las Vegas and the surrounding desert. The instigator of this early adventure was a local trail runner named Chris, and I was thankful that we made it happen. The sun rising over the desert was breathtaking. Today I have Chris with me. Chris has decided to invite me out on a sunrise run out at Red Rocks and Calico Basin. Chris, you also have a YouTube channel, right?
I do, Mountain High Adventures. I do all kinds of trail running and mountain climbing content from the mountains around Las Vegas.
Not only is Chris an avid trail runner, but he was also down to do some sunrise bouldering and scrambling. My goal in coming out here was to downregulate that adrenaline rush that you get when jumping from boulder to boulder, and to build trust in my body's capabilities. We ended up doing about 3.5 miles of trail running and scrambling, and we made our way down Kraft Mountain with enough time for Chris to go to work. Good morning and happy Saturday. For today's cardio, I decided that I wanted to get a little bit of speed and sprinting in. Rather than just sprinting back and forth in a field by myself, I figured it would be more fun to do that with other people. It's been about 4 years since I've played Ultimate Frisbee. There's a pickup game here in Las Vegas every Saturday. It's gonna be my first time meeting everybody, so I am so excited. If you've never played Ultimate Frisbee before, it's a lot like American football, minus the tackling. You pass a Frisbee to your teammates with the goal of scoring a point at the end of the field. Depending on how many people there are, games can last for well over 4 hours, which is what happened today. I got quite a workout in today. I got to play Ultimate Frisbee with a local crew here and ended up running over 7 miles in sprints before heading off to the Ninja Gym for training. The day started out with balance and agility, and then Chris coached us on how to use our bodies to build momentum while swinging on the rings. After Chris gave us his demo, we gave it a go. My attempts were definitely not as coordinated. With a bit of perseverance, I slowly started to see improvements, and I eventually got to where I could swing from the ring, hit the trampoline at the right angle, and hit the bar up above me. Okay guys, so my first flapper, apparently this is a rite of passage. After taping up my blisters, I went back and gave it another go. I then made a few attempts at the warp wall. While I was able to get fairly high on the wall, I still wasn't able to touch the top. Some of my new friends gave me a few tips, and I at least got closer. With all of the different activities this week, I was definitely starting to hurt everywhere. Hey guys, so we are at the end of week 2 for American Ninja Warrior training. This was my first week in the Ninja Gym, and apparently today I've made it through a rite of passage. I ripped a blister on this side and a blood blister on this side. I learned how to tape my hand gymnastics style so I can still keep training. I'm looking forward to week 3. I'm going to be doing a lot of cycling, some more Ultimate Frisbee, and some more freediving training in the pool, along with ninja training and rock climbing. If you want to follow that journey, feel free to tune in next week. Thanks so much for following my journey so far. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody who might be interested in training or applying for American Ninja Warrior. If you are a freediver, I am still going to be posting regular freediving related content, so please feel free to check out my Instagram, The Sailing Siren, or you can just keep on following me here. I will see you next week for week 3 of American Ninja Warrior training. Bye!